2 months after Garissa Governor Nathif Jama taking oath of office, his first assignment was undertaking a serious human resource audit with the help of the Directorate of Personnel Management to help in carrying out the exercise. In the audit, it revealed that over 180 people were employed as directors, deputy and assistant directors. Of this, only 44 hold appropriate requirements in terms of documentations, such as requirements for degrees. It was also found that close to 100 people were employed as drivers, while there are only 12 vehicles. According to Governor Jama, the county had been turned into a recruitment room that contributed to lagging behind in terms of providing essential services to residents.
First of all, as a prelude, I want to say this. You cannot be a county that is largely a wage-paying county, and at the same time, you also want to be getting developments. The story of Garissa County is a unique story, and I want Kenyans to hear this. I took over a county where there were about close to 7,000 staff members earning salaries, both in the official IPPD, salary system, and also in something called Excel, where a lot of casuals, hundreds if not thousands of casuals, were being put in there.
The governor further said that it was established that 3,500 people have been recorded to earn salaries both in the IPPD and in Excel without having passed through any due process regarding employment. According to the law, there cannot be any employment without appropriate advertisement being done. Before someone is employed, there has to be a department that is supposed to make a request for somebody to be employed in a certain area or section of the department. And that request by the department can only come after there is an existing budget for the person to be employed. Then the request is sent to the County Public Service Board, which then undertakes the appropriate interviews for all the candidates. That is after the board has made the necessary advertisement. Shortlisting is done, then the rightful candidates are picked for appointment. Jama has, however, defended himself against accusations from a section of leaders and activists who have accused him of a sacking of county employees.
One thing that our people need to appreciate is that we cannot all expect to be employed in the country, in the county, or to be put in their payroll, and at the same time expect essential service to be provided. It can't work. The two can't go together. And that's why, through appropriate wisdom, it was said that the wage bill should not exceed 35%. So, based on that, we undertook a serious audit, HR audit, in the last 2 months. And actually, we sought the help of the Directorate of Personnel Management to help us in doing that audit. I did not do it myself. I did not require my staff to do it. I rather sought professional help from the DPM. What the DPM audit brought to book, or brought to the fore, is quite surprising, to say the least. For instance, we found over 180 people employed as directors, deputy director and assistant directors. Only 44 of them hold the appropriate requirements in terms of documentation, such as requirement for degrees. The other 136 persons, in the name of directors, deputy directors and assistant directors, do not hold degrees, and that's a requirement in law. We found about close to 100 people employed as drivers, and we only have about, say, 11 or 12 or so vehicles on the streets or up and running.
The governor now has appointed a special task force relating to the county human resource issues, comprising of the county secretary Mohamud Musa and vice chairperson Nur Dahir. The task force will hear any concerns that may be raised by staff who have been affected by the recommendations, compile and submit a comprehensive report, clear recommendations of action to be taken by the county government relating to the issues that arise.
Completely abused the payroll system, which therefore cannot be sustained. So given those grim circumstances, what me and my system or my government is doing rather is we are not going to sack anybody, because we are a law-abiding people. What we did is, again, in line with the recommendations of the DPM, we formed a professional committee and gazetted the same, so that from this coming Monday, which is the 14th of November, the committee will be seated here in the head office. We want all persons, or any person who feels or who feels aggrieved, or who is aggrieved rather, and who have been called to attend, come and attend. Bring what you have. Come and show us that you have been appropriately, employed. Come and show us that actually you have been regularly employed. Come with your documents. Come and show us how you entered the payroll. So that if indeed you have a genuine case, that you are there rightfully in the payroll, that you have passed through an interview, that you have passed through some short listing, that you have presented your documents at that time, then obviously we will look at the committee will look at your case, and if there's any genuine case, then of course you have no reason to worry. But the many who are making noise out there in the social media and running around the streets claiming that they have been unjustly sacked, we have not sacked anybody. We are asking you, as a responsible citizen, we are a responsible government. We are giving you an opportunity to come and present your case. Please come and present your case, so that we can know how you entered the payroll. Wakiwa wafugaji wengine tuwasikia, they are different kind of places, yet they are in salary from the county payroll.
He further revealed that after payroll cleanup, the team will embark on the head count and finish with a document verification.
So that head count hopefully will also weed out a large number of ghost workers from the payroll. After we are left with whoever is going to remain, we will carry out also another further audit, i.e. document verification. Kwa sababu kuna wengine wengi pia, they do not have the rightful documents. Wengi wao wako na fake degrees. A lot of the directors who are now in the payroll are said to be having fake degrees. So again, that will be a further exercise, so that we can indeed say then we have done a proper cleanup of our payroll or our HR system.
How long will it take?
That exercise, of course, will take a bit of time. I don't really know how long, but I can imagine it will take us all the way to January or February 2023. But we don't mind. In that meantime, we are not employing. We can't employ. We are already in a quagmire as far as our HR and the wage bill is concerned. So for the many who expected or who thought they will get an immediate employment in the county, it's unfortunate, given the circumstances, there will be a bit of waiting time to be done.